Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have a change of scenery this morning, or today, whenever you're watching this, as it is currently Sunday morning, and you can see I have quite big bags under my eyes. Last night was Jeff's bucks party, and I find it hard to sleep when I know that I'm going to be woken up when he comes home. So I didn't sleep the best last night, and he's currently downstairs on the couch, so I'm up here in the office just trying to be as quiet as possible as he is slightly fragile. So I am in the office with a blow-up airbed as company this morning. So sorry if this is quite distracting. I kind of didn't really have anywhere else I could do my little grocery haul. So I am here to show you what I've bought for the week ahead. In terms of what I'm cooking, I wanted to do the shopping this morning, but I hadn't decided what I was going to cook this week because I just haven't had time. I've been really time poor. We're trying to clear out the fridge and freezer, so I kind of actually just went to the shops and bought things that I thought would help complement what I've got in the cupboard, fridge, freezer, etc. So there's actually not a lot of fruit and veg here compared to what I would normally buy. It was quite odd just seeing like 5 or 6 fresh produce items, but I do have some fun things that I want to share. But yeah, so this morning I dropped off one of Jeff's friends to the airport, and he had I feel sorry for him. They got home around 2:30 in the morning, and then our friend had to be at the airport by 7:30. So yeah, I dropped him off at the airport, went to the grocery store and did the grocery shops. I didn't really have time to write a grocery list is what I'm trying to say. So it's funny going to the shops and not having a list, because I think I spent more than what I thought I would have. I thought I just needed a few things. I've got 3 bags here. Well, there's technically 4 because one of them I had to buy laundry liquid, and then there's a thing called Radiance or Radiant, and it's like a laundry thing and it comes in a red bottle. I've left that bag downstairs, but it's really good for using on your blacks and darks washing. I really like it. I find that your black denim lasts longer if you do like a black/dark load and use a cap full of that. So that was on special. I bought a bottle of that. I needed more toilet cleaner. I want to try the Sukin Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 30. So that was $12 on its own. I've wanted to try that for a while because I am a Sukin skincare product user personally. And the other thing I needed to buy was tissues, which I'm finding really hard to find tissues at the moment. Oh, I have been for the last month. They're actually really hard to come by. So anyway, so that made up a good chunk of the shop, but I mean, I still spent $180 including those items. So yeah, I think I am best going to the shops with a grocery list. So I guess the rough idea of things that I'm going to cook this week that I've got an idea about. I'm thinking I'm going to make some dumplings using some pork mince I have in the freezer. I've got some chicken in the freezer as well and some peanut butter. So I'm like, okay, why don't I do a sauteed chicken with sweet chili and peanut butter? I've got some broccoli in the freezer, and then I've bought some other veggies I can put in that. I'm going to do a roast for dinner tonight. I've got some pumpkin from my dad's garden, and I've got some sweet potato and potatoes. So I'm like, a roast will be really good tonight. And then I've got some curry paste. So I'm actually just going to put curry paste on the chicken, and that's a massive flavor bomb. So I'm going to do that tonight. What other things did I think of making this week? Oh, I'm going to do some kebab skewers with some rump steak and then cherry tomatoes and red onion, and we'll probably just have that with some salad. And then I also bought, which I'll show you, some tabouli, and yeah, what else? Anything? Oh, and I bought some fish to have with some stuff, that little bits from the fridge of veggies and whatnot, and I also bought some prawns to do a stir fry. So without further ado, oh, and I'm going to make pizza for lunch. So my parents gave me a pizza base yesterday, so I'm going to do pizza because I think Jeff will want carbs, carbs, carbs. So we'll have a roast for dinner, we'll have pizza for lunch, and then when I went to the shops, I was like, oh, you know what? I'll buy some buns and I'll do him a brekkie burger with like a hash brown and bacon, fried egg, just like all the fat and salt that I know he's craving right now. And they were actually reduced to clear when I bought those. So I'll get to those. There's a few reduced to clear items. But yeah, let's just start. So I bought some snow peas, just to have in the stir fry, a bit in the stir fry, a bit in the satay noodle chicken bowl. I bought just some cos lettuce. Again, that's just to have with the things, like I've got lots of salady bits, but less so the leaf side of things. So I'll use that to have with the fish that I've bought. And then I've got some other things in the freezer, so I don't end up cooking that sort of stuff. It'll be fine. Broccoli, also another really good one for stir fry. I've got some choy sum for my stir fries. I bought a papaya. Now, I'm not sure if I like this because I either don't like papaya or pawpaw, and I'm sick to death of not knowing which it is. So I have bought this, and I plan to have that for breakfast a few times this week. I'm actually just going to have it on oats with some almonds and, I don't know, maybe like some honey or maple syrup. To have with our pizza, I've bought garlic bread. This is actually our favorite garlic bread, and what I do is, obviously I just cook one, but I wrap it in foil and put it in the oven, and it's in the oven for like 20 minutes, like however long a pizza takes to cook, and it cooks really well together. So, and it doesn't burn, and I like the crust to be soft, not crunchy, and that keeps the crust soft. So there's a little tip for you. I bought a little quinoa tabouli salad, so that's just to have with those beef skewers I'll make later on in the week. I already had the Hokkien noodles. I already had the Hokkien noodles, but I have purchased more. A, because they're on special. B, they're long life, so they last forever, and they're actually really good just to have when you don't know what to throw together. So like this satay chicken noodle dish that I'm going to do tomorrow night probably, I just like, they're just good to have, and I like them in stir fries. And if I'm having stir fries this week, sometimes I want that more than rice. I also bought a taco spice mix, and I've also bought some of these products because Coles currently have a promotion with that KitchenAid cookware, if you haven't already seen it. And there's certain brands, if you buy them, you get a bonus credit to go towards getting one of those dishes. And I really want like the large black roasting dish with the lid. I think it's just so good for traveling, in terms of if you need to bring a dish, it has the lid on it, so there's less waste, which I love. So yeah, I'm just currently trying to get some little bonus credits to make my life easier so I can easily get the dish that I want. So that's partly why I have purchased that. I also bought some tomato paste. We were very low on tomato paste, and I always like to have some of that. And I can't at my Coles seem to get the no added salt tomato paste in a squeezy bottle. So I've bought this, and I think I'm going to try and decant this into the bottle I've already got. I bought some pasta because I realized the only pasta we have at the moment is risoni, or is it conchigli? Is that, or is it orecchiette? I think the orecchiette pasta is the one that we've got. So I just like to have a fusilli option because that's really good for things like bolognese. We have no chili flakes left, so I bought another one of those because that's what we have on our avocado toast. I bought just one brown rice single sachet just in case Jeff needs a quick lunch for work. I think I said I'm going to make some wontons. So I'm going to make some pork and ginger wontons for dinner one night this week. So I bought the wonton wrappers, but I already have the ginger and the pork mince in the freezer. We've run out of yogurt, and so I've actually, instead of buying the Greek yogurt, I've bought the Tama Valley natural fat-free yogurt to try instead. I've heard good things about the natural yogurt, and I just want to see if it's thicker than the Greek yogurt I buy. And correct me if I'm wrong, but did Chobani never used to do flavored yogurt in a tub. Like, is that me that thought that? Because I saw this and I was like, I didn't know I could get like passion fruit yogurt in a tub. So I bought one of those because we wanted yogurt, but the little Chobanis weren't on special. And so I wasn't going to buy yogurt, if I'm honest. I was just going to get the natural yogurt instead of the Greek yogurt. And then Coles had the big tubs on special, like, you know, save something ridiculously small, like 10 cents, but still. And yeah, so I just was like, I'll get one of those. Because this is actually my favorite Chobani yogurt. So yeah, I've bought that, but they also had mango and they had, I mean, obviously I know they do the full fat Greek yogurt and the lighter Greek yogurt. I don't know if it was blueberry or strawberry, but there's another flavor they do. I bought some salami, hot suppressor salami for our pizza. I bought some hash browns for the brekkie burgers that I'll make for Jeff. I bought 2, but I've got a feeling he's gonna want 2 burgers and I want a hash brown, so he's gonna have one without. I bought some barramundi fillets, so that's for the fish this week. I was gonna buy snapper, but they didn't have any, so barramundi it is. And then I've got my peeled prawns. I bought just a little small tray of rump steak because I actually have half a fillet of rump steak where I've obviously bought a really big tray and that's what's left over. So I'm going to use that in just this little 370 gram tray. Then the reason why I'm doing a roast chicken for dinner is because they had a little markdown, $10.68, save $8.75 for a Tasmanian organic free range whole chicken, free to forage. So I thought that would be really nice for dinner tonight. Yeah, that would be really yum. And then this was another markdown item. So this is the Maggi Spicy Mexican, your meal, your way. I've never seen this before. This was 75 cents. And you can turn it into like chili con carne, sizzling steak fajitas, or a vegetarian burrito bowl. Love all 3 of those options on there. So I bought one of those because I've started doing, well, not started, I've been doing it for a while, but I'm now doing more nighttime Pilates classes. And by the time I get home, because I don't eat before I exercise because I don't like the way it makes me feel. So I need Jeff to cook dinner because then when I get home, I am starving Marvin. And I find buying things like the sachets really useful for him because he is not a confident cook. And a lot of things that I make, I'm like, yeah, that'll really go together. That's really easy. And it's hard for me to give him instructions on what to do. So if I can give him a packet where there's 2 to 3 steps on the back, he's top notch. Like, he's good to go. He's confident in the kitchen. Now, because it is Easter, I did buy some little chocolates to munch on because I never do this. We always have chocolate, like blocks of chocolate, because it takes us forever to get through all the chocolate we get at Christmas. And then by the time Easter rolls around, we still have Christmas chocolate. And I always feel like I've missed out on the egg season. So like, great that I can eat the blocks of chocolate, but I feel like there's only a particular time of year that you can eat egg chocolate. So I did buy myself some little Cadbury mini eggs. And this could be a controversial choice, but it was 2 for $7, so naturally I had to get a second bag. And I got the Turkish Delight eggs. Now, I know Turkish Delight is not a fan favorite for many. However, I never used to like Turkish Delight, and then I tried the Turkish Delight eggs and converted. 100% converted. I now love Turkish Delight chocolate, which is great for me because then with a box of favorites, I now eat everything in the box, although Moro is my least favorite. Let me know in the comments what your top 3 out of a Cadbury favorites box is. I'd love to know. For me, it's the Dream, the plain dairy milk, and the flake. So for me, I just like the classics, although Turkish Delight would be up there, but I don't rate the Moro. And I do rate a picnic. I think picnic would be up there, but for me, they're too small. The size of the chocolate bar, too small. So yeah, let me know in the comments, like, what's your top 3 out of the favorites, Cadbury favorites box? I'd love to know. Okay, so next bag, we have some eggs. See, Coles have updated their packaging. So I've got some free range, extra large eggs that I needed. The John West tuna was on special, and Jeff is a sweet chili tuna fan. So I've got 4 tins of that, which will give him 2 lunches. I also bought myself, I freaking love when it starts to get cool to take to work for lunch, baked beans on toast. So this is my preference. I always get the Heinz Beans salt reduced baked bean. That is my option. I don't know. I feel like most people have really strong opinions about which baked beans they eat. This is the one I eat, and that's my version of people taking rice and tuna for work lunches. I take baked beans on toast. I also bought some capsicums, so tiny. So I got 4 red capsicums or peppers, and the yellow ones were a good size. So I got 1, the queen of capsicums, no basic green ones in this bag, for stir fries and salads and pizza. And one of my favorite fruits, grapes, are now obviously in season. So I did buy a bag of these because our fruit was looking a bit sad. I didn't buy any bananas either this week, and I always have bananas in my shop, but I bought too many last time. I also got 2 avocados, not the good ones. What are these ones? Are these the Hass? Are these the ones that people are like, no, the Shepherd. They're the Shepherd avocados, which people have strong opinions about, but they're $1.50. Why not? I also bought some water chestnuts. This is my favorite thing to add to a stir fry. If you've never had them, get on it. You just find them in the canned veg aisle. So good, so crunchy and sweet. Don't even know how to describe them. They're just so good. Like, if you haven't tried it, try it. I also got a can of red kidney beans because I used all of our beans last week. Everything. Black beans, bologna beans, cannellini beans, chickpeas if you want to use that as a bean, and kidney beans. So I always like to have this on standby so I can use things like that Maggi sachet and make some veggie burrito bowls. So one of those. And then we needed another olive oil. This one was half price, so I bought that one. And then final bag, as we are currently clearing out our fridge, we have some Sriracha Salsa in the fridge. So I bought some corn chips to have with that salsa as a snack for Jeff. That's my receipt. I also bought some corn thins as a lunch option this week to have with the avocado. I don't know what else I'll put on them, but probably avocado and cheese and cucumber. Nice and fresh lunch. Now that Jeff is here a lot more for breakfast, he eats a lot of bread. So usually we would go through a loaf a month to 6 weeks, and now we're going through a loaf every 1 to 2 weeks. So I got the soy and linseed again. These are the brioche buns I got, which I was going to get anyway, so I thought let's just get the quick sale ones because A, we'll save some money, and B, it stops them going into landfill if they don't sell them. So I bought those, and then I bought myself some hot cross buns, and in my basket or trolley I had just the mini hot cross buns. However, like, they're harder than the 6-pack. Like, there's 9 in the mini ones, and I quite like the mini because 1 hot cross bun is not enough, the normal size, but 2 minis is like the perfect amount of hot cross bun, if you get what I mean. However, when I was looking at the brioche buns, I came across these Laurent Le Mini sourdough hot cross buns, traditional artisanal sourdough hot cross buns made with aromatic spices, sultanas, currants, and apricots. And they were on a quick sale, reduced to clear. So these were $5 and you get 5 in the pack, and they're save $1.25. But sourdough hot cross buns, my little probiotic gut bacteria are gonna froth on these. So yeah, I put the minis back and got these instead. And besides, 9 is a lot for our house because I just don't know. Well, it's not a lot, but like Jeff won't really eat them because he went to Canberra last week for work and bought me my favorite loaf of bread from 3 Mills Bakery. So good. It's a fruit bread, and I know that we will want to eat that first. And these are obviously just more fruit treats, although he's going to Canberra again soon, and I've asked him to get the 3 Mills hot cross buns. So these will see us through until that point. But yeah, I just thought like 5 is probably a good amount for us so that we can like try other hot cross buns, because I like trying all the different flavors they have, because obviously you can get things like apple and cinnamon and chocolate and mocha, and I want to maybe potentially make some myself. Yeah, so like I just don't want to commit to 9 is what I'm saying. So this was a good find and I'm very happy. But that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to wrap it up super quick because I just know Jeff's going to be downstairs feeling very sorry for himself, and I really just want to give him some good old fat and oil to soak up that hangover. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite chocolates are, and what's your favorite chocolate for Easter, or like what are your favorite chocolate treats? Like what do I need to try? Please let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up, not a thumbs down, thumbs up please. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would really love for you to come join the grocery haul fam, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that is, and I will catch you around like a whistle. Bye guys.